Good morning, everyone. This is Kevin Fernandez with L2 Mindset. Love yourself, lead yourself. How many of you are going through a tough situation right now? Whether that is not getting the results you want in your business, in your career, your team, whether that's not getting the results that you want with your family. Maybe your kids are not getting the grades that you want them to, they're not behaving the way you would want them to. Um, Maybe it's a situation with yourself where you're struggling with self-confidence, you're struggling with discipline because you don't know that you have the power to do that thing that you really want to do. You don't believe that. And so there's something I've been sharing with some of my clients, my mastermind groups, and that is the concept of living from the inside out. Living from the inside out instead of living from the outside in. Now, what does that mean? Living from the inside out is very different than what most people do. Most people, they look at their current results, they look at their environment, they look at their bank account, they look at how many sales they've made this year, they look at the results that those around them that they influence are getting, and then they let those outer factors determine what they think and therefore how they feel. And living that way, that's living from the outside in, is letting all the things in your external world affect the way you think, feel, therefore the way you behave and the way you take action to create new results down the road. If you let your current circumstances and results influence the way you think, then you're just going to keep getting more of the same, more of the same. And so the way to truly create the results that you want in your personal life, in your business, is to live from the inside out. That is what truly successful people do. And it's not easy. It is simple, but it's not easy. It's extremely hard to implement at times. You might be losing clients, you might be losing business, you might be dealing with hard personal situations, difficult personal situations. And it's very easy to focus on those things and let that negative situation affect our energy, affect the way that we're thinking and feeling, and the way that we show up each day. And that's going to show up in the results that we're going to create a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. So if you want to truly be a leader, and a leader to me is anyone who has a high standard. You don't have to be a CEO of a company, you don't have to have a certain title, you don't have to be in a certain business or career. A leader is anyone who wants to do more, who wants to have, who has a higher standard than most people, who influences others to do better. So if you want to be a leader, you need to live from the inside out. When I do this, here's what it looks like. Rather than letting the outside circumstances and results that I'm getting affect the way that I think and feel, I go inward. So I might close my eyes and really think about, what do I want for my life? What do I want for my business? In an ideal world, if everything was going according to plan, if everything was going my way, if the universe was conspiring to help me get the results that I want, what does that look like? What do I want my income to look like? What kind of house do I want to live in? What kind of car do I want to drive? What kind of clients do I want to be working with? What kind of impact do I want to be making? What kind of giving, philanthropic work do I want to do in the community? Like, if I could have it exactly how I want it in all areas, what does that look like? And I just go inward and I create a vision in my mind. I create a picture that I get excited about. And I revisit that picture often, several times a day, several times a day. Because what happens is, when we lose track of that vision, the external issues start creeping in and start taking room in our mind, and then they start affecting the way that we show up. And so as a leader, you have to live from the inside out. What is that vision that you have for your life, for your family, for your finances, for your health and vitality, for your body, for your mental health? What is that vision? And revisit that every single day, several times a day. There's a concept called mental rehearsing, that is envisioning a situation before it happens, envisioning an outcome, and see yourself doing the things you need to do to get the results that you want. Not just the outcome, but doing the things that you need to do. So if you know you need to exercise every day to lose the extra few pounds that you're trying to lose, then envision yourself exercising, doing the hard work so that the mind knows what it is that it needs to do to get the results. That's living from the inside out. That's living from the inside out. Winners, successful people always live this way. Now, you might fall off track for a minute or two. Life kicks us at times, and we're not immune to any of the negative stuff that happens out there. We all encounter issues and problems. But as a leader, what's your level of EQ, emotional intelligence? How fast do you bounce back from a setback? How fast can you get back on track when you're getting derailed by that personal issue, whether it's a marriage issue, whether it's an issue with kids, whether it's an issue with your health? How fast can you get back on track? That's what separates winners from losers. We all have personal issues. We all have issues in our lives, in our businesses. Everybody has issues. Now, successful people are people who have figured out how to overcome those issues and still perform every single day. Perform at your best every single day. Condition yourself to show up at your best, even when life is not giving you its best, even when you're not getting the best out of everyone around you, even when you feel like you're not even giving your best. You see, that's relative. If you are sick or you're dealing with a health issue or whatnot, your best might look a little different than it does when you're 100%. So don't beat yourself down. That's the worst thing you can do. You see, we beat ourselves down because we feel we can do better and we should do better, right? That's when we get disappointed, when we feel like we should do something and we're not. That's when disappointment comes in, right? So forget about shoulds. Focus on your must. What are the must for you? We don't do shoulds, we do must. What you must do, you will do, right? We know we should have those tough conversations with those people that are overstepping our boundaries. We know that we should exercise. We know that we should read positive material and consume positive material on a regular basis. We know that we should meditate or pray or both. We know the things that we need to do, that we should do. Then why don't we do them every single day? If something is worth doing, it's worth doing every single day. Develop the habit of investing in yourself every single day. Investing in yourself looks very different for a lot of people. Investing in yourself could be investing in your personal development, buying a book, buying a program, buying coaching, buying a mastermind group that you've been meaning to do. That's investing in yourself. Investing in yourself could be spending time with your family, going to the gym, going for a run around your neighborhood. It does not have to cost you a lot of money. Investing in yourself is something that you have to do every single day. You have to invest in your personal development. You have to invest in your professional development. But sometimes that investment is just time. And I say just time. Time is the most precious asset that we have, but it does not have to be something that costs you a lot of money. A lot of people think I can't invest in myself, in my personal development, in my professional development, because I have no money. I'll tell you this right here. This is free. And this is you investing in yourself. This is you being a leader. This is you doing something that most people will not do. Most people will get up and they will go reacting throughout their day. They will not sit down and work on their mindset. They will not sit down and think about their goals. They will not sit down and visualize the things that they want for their life. They don't focus on their vision. They don't live from the inside out. They let their external circumstances, their problems, take control over their mind, the way they think, the way they feel, therefore the way they act. And if you keep thinking, feeling, and acting the same way, you will keep getting the same results you've been getting. Period. So if you want new results in your life, you have to focus on what is it that you truly want. What do you want? Such a simple question, yet most people don't have a clear answer for it. Be specific. Don't say, I want more money, more flex. Write it out exactly how much more money. What does financial freedom look like to you? Do you need $2 million? Do you need $10 million? Do you need $100 million to achieve your goals, your vision? Maybe you just want to set yourself and your family up for success for the rest of your life. Maybe you want to go multiple generations. Maybe you want to expand not just your family, but your community. Maybe there's some charities that you want to support. What is your vision? If you don't have something that compels you, that excites you, that makes you come alive, that makes you get up each day with high energy so you can perform and do things that you never thought you could do, you're not going to be successful on a consistent basis. You have to have a compelling vision. And that's what it's all about when I talk about living from the inside out. Just want to remind you, everybody goes through turbulence in life. Everybody goes through problems, marital problems, problems with kids, problems with their teams, problems with their business, with their clients. There's always a problem. But you get to choose how you respond to that event, to that situation. You get to choose what you focus on. You can focus on your problems or you can focus on what you have to be grateful for. And when you focus on what you have to be grateful for, you get more of it. So, my challenge to you today is to start living from the inside out. Start focusing on your vision. Write it out in detail. What do you want? What do you want your vision to be? What do you want your life to look like? Your personal life, your business life, all of it. It's all one life. And then go back to that vision several times a day. Feel it. Feel it. Feel the excitement that you will feel when that vision is accomplished. You have to feel it. You'll attract it that. You'll take the actions that you need to take in order to get it. What you seek is seeking you. And so write it down. What is that you want? Start taking inspired action, and you get the results that you want if you don't let the external circumstances affect your thinking. Let your vision take care of the rest of your life. This is Kevin Fernandez with L2 Mindset. Love yourself, lead yourself. Until next time.